Hello, this is Retreat Briefing in Monday, April 15th. So today's thumbnail is Bitcoin Important Week. So triple top pattern. So from Friday night in East Asia, Bitcoin started to fall and it dropped 15% for weekend and now rebounded little. But it doesn't seem like it will increase back up, and some experts say that this is a triple top pattern and will make more fall. So we will check about triple top pattern later. Now this is a daily candle chart for Bitcoin, and you can notice that it fell during the weekend and it almost dropped to half of that candle, this red box here. It dropped all the way to here. And we have to see whether it rises with the halving issue, since the Bitcoin halving will be happening in about 5 days, or fall due to what I've mentioned at the thumbnail. Now this is a Bitcoin premium chart for today morning. Now the candle stood over the Goya line, but there are no L2 or L3 signal. Also, minus candle now started back here, so we can expect some further decrease. And this chart is from 11 a.m. in South Korea, and we will have a look at current chart later. Now this is a dominance for today morning, and since Bitcoin price dropped, the dominant increased continuously. And this means that the portion for altcoins were reduced a lot and many liquidations were made in altcoins. And big increase for Tether dominance right here, big increase, is because they made a lot of liquidation or stop loss in altcoins. So altcoins dropped, Ethereum also dropped. Now, in 11 a.m., Goya dominance 1 is about 20 points. And it seems like we can have a rebound according to the point, but the slope doesn't seem stiff enough and looks like it is moving in a sideway. So I wonder where the market movers will drive next. And this is a liquidation heat map for the last 24 hours. So during weekend, almost $700 million were liquidated, but recent 24 hours looks like it has settled down. So of course this is not a small amount of money, so total $250 million. But comparing to the late Friday and weekend, it is relatively very small. And now in recent 4 hours, they rebounded and liquidated short positions a lot. So overall crypto had a rebound. And we have to check what will happen in afternoon and night. And this is a liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. So you can notice from here, starting from 12th, it dropped continuously and liquidated a lot of long positions. And right here, it dropped all the way down to the 59.6K. Now, it is starting to rebound for a little. And by looking at the positions for 3 days, we have a possibility to rebound up to here, 68.5K. But that doesn't seem easy to go right away. So we need to break through 66.6K in order to go this place. And now Ethereum also liquidated a lot of long positions and started a rebound. And there are a lot of short positions around 3,000 right here, 3,358. And in order to go there, we need to break through 3,250 down here. Now, before starting the article, we have a halving this week, so always pay attention to the Bitcoin. And now this is article for supporting the thumbnail. So if Bitcoin fall more than 60K, the bigger fall will come. And this was mentioned by the gold enthusiast Peter Schiff. And I usually think that if it is supported 3 times at the same place or resisted 3 times at the same place, there is a possibility to go in opposite ways, and that is over 70%. So Bitcoin seems like it is resisted about 3 times near high area, so that is why people saying we had a 3 top pattern right now, and this is what is a so-called 3 top pattern. So if it is resisted in similar place 3 times, then it will eventually go down. And this, if you look at the Bitcoin's daily candle chart again, you can notice that this spikes over here, right here. Oh, oops, sorry, misdrawing. So it's about this area. So if according to the 3 top pattern, then it will drop to here and then keep drop. That is what the Peter Schiff is saying. So maybe it can make a further decrease. Then you might need to wait for a bigger rise after the halving. So making some cash seems like important. Now, this is a RSI heat map, and there are no single coin at the strong and overbought area. So all came down to the weak and oversold place. And the heat map seems very greenish, so all of them might have a rebound. But the true rebound market seems very difficult. So coins might decrease further downwards, and the 3 top pattern could really happen. So I think you should get some cash, and when it seems like to start increase again after halving, then buying it would be a smart decision. So now let's move on to the Goya Premium chart from now. So let's start with Bitcoin. So the current dominance is 12. So it was fluctuating around 20 points, and now it fell to the 12.5. It's 6 p.m. in South Korea. And the score chart is still going up, but the market price is not following up yet. And if you look at here, so after breaking through with an LB signal, it went up to the Goya line and touched the Goya line, and now it got supported by it, and it is increasing again with an L2 signal. So it did actually broke through the, where is it? So this place, it had risen all the way back to 66.1k, and if it could break through this 66.6k, which I told you, then I think it will rise all the way back up to 68.5k in order to liquidate those short positions up there. And we got an L2 signal, so I suggest you, if you are gonna try some position in the Bitcoin, and I will suggest you to buy near the Goya line when this but when this comes down all the way to the Goya line. So now Bitcoin is showing a good rebound right now. So if you press the SR, the first support line is right here. It's today's day 2 a.m.'s lowest point, the tail. And this place is 62.5k. And the resist is right here, this 66.1k, just done a few hours before. And then this place is coming here. Whoops, sorry. It reached to 66.5k, so which I told you the 66.6k is a resist. So if it breaks through, then it will rise all the way back up to liquidate these area, I think, around here. And the lowest point right here is, which we had a sudden drop, 59.6k. That will be the core support line. So if this line breaks and goes down, then the real 3 top pattern will happen. Now let's move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum's score chart now came down to the market price. So market price surpassed it. So just like Bitcoin, it dropped with Bitcoin. So this rocket signal happens only when Bitcoin has a sudden increase or decrease. So it rebounded back up to here, and with this L signal in Goya RSI, it crawled up to the Goya line, and with L2 signal, it jumped up all the way back again. So now it's moving near there. So also I suggest you to buy near the Goya line if you're trying to get some rebound profit. So the first resist line is just an hour before. It's 33.264, and another one is right here. So 3305, and I told you that in order to break, Ethereum to reach all the way up around 3358, I think I said it need to break through this 3250, and it actually did right now. So I think it will probably reach all the way up in order to liquidate those short positions. And the support is today's 2 p.m. also, 2 a.m., 2976. That is the first support line, and the core support line is right here, same as Bitcoin. It's 2791. And let's have a look at Ripple. So Ripple almost had a similar line with our 6.4 score, and now the market price is trying to go all the way up to follow the score chart. So after two big drops with Bitcoin, it crawled all the way back up to Goya line, and also right here it broke through and got supported by the Goya line, and another L2 right here. It came up, so now it's moving somewhere near here, but probably it will gonna meet Goya line once again. Then it will be a place for you to do something. So I always told you that gathering Ripple is a very important thing for your portfolio, since Ripple has a lot of possibility, and even under 0.6 is a quite kind of good price, but it gave you all price under 0.5, so that will be a great chance to gather some Ripple in a cheap price. So the first resist line is right here, just an hour before, 0.51. And then if it breaks through right here, L2 is 0.54, and then all the way up here near 0.6. And the first support, also 2 a.m. I think. Yeah, it's 0.47. And the core support right here is 0.40. So I think gathering Ripple is a very good choice right now. And I think about this line. Buying near this line is a kind of good choice, I think. Now finally, let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin also had a similar look. Oh, it actually did make a 6.4 score and now increased back up. So let me see. So with Bitcoin, it dropped but started to rebound. So after big decrease, LB coming right after that is definitely has a good chance to increase. And with an L signal, tried to break through the Goya line but failed, so it was moving under the Goya line, but eventually broke through it, and now it's supported by the Goya line, so moving over right here. So I think after touching the Goya line, it will also crawl back up if there's no specific issue. So if you press SR, what? Oh, nice. Let me refresh it because I can't see the SR. So right here, this place, it's 2 hours, 3 hours before. So the 0.168 is a first resist line, and if it breaks through, 0.174 is a second resist, and then so on all the way up here. So that is a quite difficult place to reach right now. And the first support, also 2 a.m. probably. Yeah, this place, 0.145 is a first support, and the core support right down here is 0.124. and then 0.122. So this is right the current situation, and I hope you guys to have a safe trading also. It was a difficult weekend, but I hope you guys didn't make that much loss. And thank you for listening to the briefing. Bye.